Writer's Anointing Show. I'm Dr. Jewel B. Williams, owner of Tribe Production Publishing, where I coach you to win in publishing. Today I want to talk to you about building a series. Is there a series in that? Welcome. Again, I want to welcome you today to the Writer's Anointing Show. And I'm going to talk about, is there a series in this? What do I mean by that? Well, let me just jump right in. Is there a story in another character? Some books were written, some books we write are a one and done kind of thing. You know, it's one storyline and that's it. But with some books, you can develop another book from maybe one of the characters. So think about shows on television, for instance. You have a successful show, and then they will create another show from other characters. I'm going to date myself, but I love Murder, She Wrote. I've watched that for years, and I would watch from time to time that they would throw in these other characters that they would do a whole separate storyline for. Now, they didn't turn into a whole series, but it created a show where Jessica Fletcher wasn't even in it. It was about somebody else. And so why not do that with your books? Maybe you have some characters that you didn't get to develop fully because you were focused on maybe your internal or your set group of characters, but there was one character just calling for you to dig a little deeper. Why not dig a little deeper? Another question is there more to the story? Sometimes you can create a series from the same character. Maybe you started with the, cross-country trip and all of the things that you've experienced. Maybe you find that there's more to tell and you write the next book on another trip that you take. Because it seems no matter where they go, maybe they're always running into some mystery or mayhem. You know, that's my favorite series, Murder, She Wrote, is about. She was always running into murder. So you can take one where you had somebody and they were going, to Paris and they ran into all of something, this espionage. That could be something that now you create. It's the same person, same story type, but it's another location. It's another set of circumstances. So, if it's written well, you can keep your audience wanting to know what dangers are your characters going to get in next. And then there's children's series. I know when my kids were young, I wrote a series for kids that, for them specifically, they could be, these series can be the same children or different children, but they can all be around the same general theme for your book. So I started my children's series by developing characters, what they would be, their age, their family structure, and then I began to develop the stories around them. And so I'm going to talk to you more about my children's series in another video, but I just want to give you this quick thought processes, just something to make you think, is there a series in there? Is there a story in another one of your characters? Is there a character that just had enough detail that could be interesting that you do a spin-off, if you will? Or is there more to the story you're telling? It could be the same person, same characters, but you put them in a different circumstance. And then children's series. Those are always really good options. I hope these tips are encouraging you today. So again, if you are looking for a coach or help with publishing, you can contact me at publishthevision.com. That's publishthevision.com. Or you can email me at drjewelwilliams@publishthevision.com. That's Dr. DrJewelWilliams. That's Dr. Jewel Williams at publishthevision.com. And you know what I say? Until next time, write. God bless.